Why I started Untitled? Well, I love clothes. Like I'm really into fashion and stuff like that, and also like I can make my own clothes, and if other people like them, that's great. But mainly it was just because I wanted to have a go at making them and see how easy it was and if I could do it. Well, yeah, I couldn't actually think of a name at all. I probably spent 3 months thinking of something. And I was listening to this Kendrick Lamar song over and over again, like for that whole 3 months and longer. And I thought, well, that's called Untitled. The whole album's called Untitled, and I was like, well, I like the word. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. If like this didn't work out as like coming into a job, so I'm still going to go to uni and all that kind of stuff and work and get a degree, hoping that this will get bigger, but obviously having a big fallback to go into a proper career. My grandma, granddad and mum all own their own businesses, so some to do with clothes. So they're quite supportive in the kind of like entrepreneurial kind of side of it. I believe that unisex is the way forward, in that being unisex is like anyone can buy it, anyone who likes it. I'd rather have clothes that anyone can be seen wearing, rather than setting it out as men, women, and then because that kind of divides it into what you should wear, whereas I think you should be allowed to wear whichever. I was into photography way before I had the idea for clothing, or way before I put the idea for clothing into a reality. It came from being quite interested in like the arts and like being quite artistic. I wouldn't say that it brought upon my want to do a clothing brand, but I would say that it did really help. It helps me promote more than anything, but I feel like taking photos of people is always really fun. If it ends up as being big enough for me to do it as a full-time job, then that would be great. I'd love to do it, but if it stays a kind of size it's at, where it's just kind of like a thing I do as a hobby, then that's alright as well, because I enjoy it. Either way, we'll see what happens. I'm pretty happy whichever way it goes.